This video contains strong language, horror gameplay, and scenes inappropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
I can tell you that I don't have a green thumb. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career killing plants. Skills that make me a nightmare for vines like you. V-Juice!
Professor Purple.
Hello everybody, Professor Purple here, back once again with another video. Now I know what you're thinking. My angle's better on my face cam. None of you are thinking that, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I'm like an excited toddler. I have a brand new gaming chair with purple lights in it. I don't know if they're really coming across as purple. They kind of look just more white on my screen, so. But if I don't actually even know if I have that video up anymore. But I had a couple of... Okay, Jill. I had a couple of videos where... what do I have? Where I had a white... well, it was a black gaming chair, but it had a white rim around it instead of the lights. I gave that to my roommate because I was planning on getting this one, but then due to some unfortunate circumstances, Walmart not having it in stock for way too long, I didn't get it, and so I resorted to using an old office chair that hurt like hell. It was very uncomfy. So then I switched to literally just an armchair that I pulled out of the living room, and I've been using that for a while. But I finally folded and got the new gaming chair, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is my first time really using it for gaming. I watched like an episode of Invincible in the living room after I set it up, but last episode, actually, is Season 4. Damn, what an ending. Can't wait for more. But this is an Invincible video. This is a Resident Evil video, so let's get back to Resident Evil. Shark. Yeah, I gotta kill a shark. Let's go do that. Let's go kill Neptune. Always been more of a Greek guy, so Neptune can suck one. That was me, and I hope I didn't offend any Roman enjoyers out there. You know, as with me recording this, I've only posted the first episode so far. I really need to get back to it because I have been neglecting. I might have to do the yeah, I gotta do the boxes again. I know I died in the last episode. I just couldn't remember where. It would be a lot smoother if you could push 2 boxes at once. But the first time I played this, I did that and ended up getting stuck and having to go back to the ladder and come back. I was not happy about that. So I've been playing Resident Evil 4 OG on the PlayStation 5 recently, and it's irritating because in RE4, right, this is the inventory, and then triangle is... so this is the inventory, the trackpad, and then triangle is the map, and this, triangle is the inventory, and this is the map. So it's, or no, this is options, so I'm probably going to make that mistake a lot. Yeah, I can afford to take the herb. I'm gonna go this way. Can I go this way? I don't know that I've ever actually tried going this way. Usually I just, no, I can't go this way. Yeah. Usually I just circle around like you normally do, but as is not a perfect circle. Ah, we already watched this cutscene last time. Ah, fuck you. That. Oh my god, no. Ah! Huh. That was a lot of health. Although the dramatic music didn't kick in until I was like 2 seconds away from leaving the room. Warning lamp indicates that there's an emergency. I also realized I haven't really been reading any of like the environmental text at all. Because I play these games so much on my own that it like I always just kind of like barely even read them in my head. But now I'm like, oh well, I'm playing this for an a small audience, but an audience albeit, or an audience nonetheless. So I should probably be reading that stuff. An error message is being displayed. Something appears to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. There's a switch to drain the water. Press it? Yes. Hi, Neptune.
Emergency, emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
There's a control lever for the pressure shelter, but it won't budge until the safety's relaxed. That's over here, right? Ah! An oil pressure regulator. There's no need to adjust. Nope. Nope, hold on.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
It is this one first. Pressure shelter's locked. Release the safety. Yes, the safety mechanism for the pressure shelter has been released. Now, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. An oil pressure regulator. Oh, is this the last thing I do? I don't know. I can't remember. There's a control lever for the pressure shelter. Pull it. Yes.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency
Oil pressure lost. Shelter terminated. Restore oil pressure, then release the safety. There we go. Air switches controls the pressure valves. Press which switch? 1. Nothing happened. Let's go 2. There we go. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to this. Okay, I guess I can't pick that up. Makes sense.
Reaching 70% of
Shelter's
pressure
locked. Release the
threshold.
safety. Hell yeah. And let's send this one home. Oh, wait, no, now it's this one. Drain the water? Yes, ma'am. Water has been completely drained. Now I'll pick this up. Oh, my God. Of 2 green herbs. Ooh, you know what, let me throw this. I might do a poll as well on this. I'm considering getting some Resident Evil cosplay stuff. Specifically, I'd like to get some Albert Wesker attire. Like his midnight coat from Resident Evil 5, a wig, some shades, all that jazz. And I think if I do end up getting that before Code Veronica comes out, when I stream Code Veronica, because I still very much intend to do that. Even maybe when I play / stream the original Code Veronica, I'm thinking maybe I do it with the Wesker attire on. This is how I get back up now that the water's drained, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, I think I know where to go. But, yeah, if not Wesker... maybe Chris? I don't know. I don't know that I could pull off Chris. I mean, I'd barely pass as Wesker, but, you know, if I shave and I get the wig, I think I could at least do that, but, I'm nowhere near large enough to be Chris. As I could probably do this game's Chris, or Code Veronica's Chris. Actually, I could be wrong, but I think I'm taller than Chris. Definitely nowhere near as muscular, though. I will never be as muscular as Chris Redfield. That's for damn sure. Maybe if I was built like Alan Richardson, but I am not built like Alan Richardson. Also, he would be an amazing casting for, like, Village Chris. Like, I'll die on that hill. Alan Richardson has some damn good chops, and maybe one day I'll make a video like giving my dream casting for Resident Evil. Oh my gosh, I'm not reading things again. I'd like to push you. Can I not push you yet? Oh wait, do I need to? Yeah. I will say, one of the few things that I think that Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City did right, because trust me, there's not a lot. One of the few things I do think it did right, Robbie Amell, I think, was a pretty damn good casting for, like, early Resident Evil Chris. I'm not embarrassing myself, am I? Is it Robbie Amell? It might be like Steve. I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to Google that quick now because I'm curious. I was right. I will say, he was a very decent casting for, like, early Resident Evil Chris. He very much has, like, the looks of Resident Evil 1 Chris. Outside of that, I honestly don't think there was a single other character that was really well casted. I think William Birkin could have been a good casting, but they also just, like, fucked his character up so much. He was so fucking cringy. That can go for also just, like, any of the characters in that movie. I was sad to see that. There was a lot of potential for that one. Because, like, they obviously had passion. They just did not have a good script. No, that's not. They didn't have a good script, and they were too ambitious. Trying to mix Resident Evil 1 and 2 into the same film was not the way that they should have gone about that. I definitely think, you know, like, one thing that they've been very shy about is directly adapting one of the games since then. I think that could really work if they just did that. Adapted a game, they didn't try to adapt 2 games at once. Like, if they really just give us a Resident Evil 1 at the Spencer Mansion, have half of the movie follow Jill, half of the movie follow Chris. I think that would work. Same with RE2. Have half of the film follow Claire, half the film follow Leon. And then from that point forward, they can really just, like, adapt all the games and just, like, you know, RE3. Follow Jill mostly, give us a little bit of Carlos. If you're adapting the OG, you can give us a lot more of Carlos, but make him more like Remake Carlos. That would be a good change. RE4, there's not much you got to do. RE4 is amazing. Of course, I will say I think the one thing about like adapting the stories of the games for a movie is that you're not going to do it better than the games did. But like you can make some creative choices, some creative differences to make it stand out and maybe improve upon some things. As long as you don't just fuck everything up and make everything super cringe, like Welcome to Raccoon City did. Why did I start rambling on about the movies? I don't even know. Oh, right, it's because I was talking about cosplay, and then I started talking about Alan Richardson, that's how ADHD looks, my friends. Oh, so I think V-Jolt, that's what I do next. I still have my my pictures from last episode for the pool puzzle because I was not going to remember that. You know what I think? I'm not sure if a lot of people echo this statement. I can't remember his name, but the actor who played Chris Redfield in the like the original Resident Evil movies, I know he's been in a lot of other stuff, but I primarily, outside of that, know him as Captain Cold, because from like the Flash CW show. I think he'd make a damn good Wesker. Like I feel like if he was Wesker instead, because honestly, I feel like he's got the looks for it, like the hair, like he's kind of got a bit of a widow's peak, and also just like the way he plays Captain Cold. Obviously, nowhere near as evil as Wesker. Like Captain Cold's definitely got more morals, but like it's the cadence, like the cadence in which he speaks. He's very much got a very very similar voice to Wesker. And like just like the way that he like delivers his lines and everything, it's very Wesker-esque. And I don't know why they would have chosen him for Chris. Like, I will say, the actor that did play Wesker in those movies, I think did a fine, fantastic job. Wesker was definitely one of the highlights, even if some of the stuff around him made absolutely no sense. But, I mean, what did in those movies? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I do also agree with Anthony Starr being an amazing choice. I do know it probably won't happen, but I wouldn't mind if it did. Other than those two, I off the top of my head, I can't really think of another actor that I think I would I would like truly appreciate in the role. I'm sure there are there are some. I just can't like off the top of my head think. Okay, phone. I need you for these pictures. Okay, so so that's red eyeball, which it very much looks pink on here. Red is 3. Wait. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? I don't know. Orange thing, that's 5. Then you are 6. Okay, I'm doing this right. Nice to know. Let's make the fucking V-Jolt. I don't know why I added that fucking in there. That was very unnecessary. That was very crude of me. There's something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 plus 3 equals 20. We still need to get the recipe from V-Jolt, though. I know that's everything, but that doesn't have the colors like the OG did, so I think I need to find something else that's got that the color correspondence to it. Did that have the colors in it in the original? I actually can't remember. Are you ink ribbons? Yes, you are. I'll pick you up on my way out. I don't have the book, do I? Shelves is lined with books. There's one white book sandwiched in between them. Take it? Yes. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected with the tyrant virus has been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We've given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. Number 3, red. Yellow 6, yellow. UMB number 7, green. UMB number 10, orange. VPO 17, blue. And V-Jolt dark brown. Let me take a picture of this so I don't have to keep referring to it. Okay. I've got that on standby. Oh my gosh. Triangle, 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 triangle. Okay, so I don't have that book. Let me grab you. Grab you. I'm gonna go in here. Full of dirty water, pull out the blood. Yes, sir. There's something in the bathtub. Let me grab it, please. It's a dagger! Dagger, I barely know her. I'm working on my my Ashford laugh. Welcome, Claire. Just pretty spot on, if you ask me. Come on, give me a call, Capcom. Have you casted Remake Ashford yet? They probably have. But if they haven't, you know who to call. Okay. Wait, which one would be 1? We got 3, 6, 7, 10, and 17. Wait. Wait, if I have 17 plus 3, then blue and red's the only one I need? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I probably don't have the blue yet, do I? Yeah, no, there's no blue out here. Hold on. Oh, I'm not gonna have space for this. Fuck. Okay, well, I'll see you once I do. Alright, I now have empty space. Let me get this empty bottle. Let me get this empty bottle. Let me get this empty bottle. And this empty bottle. Oh, is one water? Oh, yeah, I bet one's water. Huh. Fill the empty bottle with water. Yes, I will. And then, let's see. So, it's... Okay, so it's what? 17 plus 3 is the mixture I need. 17 is blue, and then 3 is red. So, red I need to get to the blue. So I need to make 6, so I need to add water with the red, and then yellow with the result of that. So we got the purple, and then the purple is 10. Then I need to add 7, which is green, and then to get 7, I need... Well, I need more purple, and then I need to add water to the purple, so... I'll fill 2 waters, and then 1 of you. And then combine you, combine. Oh! Oh, the 6 was the yellow. Okay. Yep, nope. That's my bad. Yeah, so... So I've got 2 4s. And I need to add the water, or I need to add the yellow to one of those to make 10, and then water to a yellow. Yes, that's, yep, so that's 10, and then water with the purple. No, water with the yellow. And then, yeah, that's 7, and that's 10. And that's 17. And then I just need to add red to that. I don't know why I have that extra purple. Oh. Visual. I can tell you that I don't have a green thumb. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career killing plants. Skills that make me a nightmare for vines like you. Visuals! Alright. Cringe taken reference aside, you probably don't need the bottles anymore. I will, in fact, throw them away. I don't think there's anything else of value in here. I can't... It looks like control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. Fuck you! But I can get the Magnum rounds that I was not able to get earlier due to lack of inventory space. Sup, Floppy? Okay, and then once I get back up to where I need to go, I will save and then kill this fucking plant. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think the feet should be last. I think, maybe. This isn't last, is it? No, that doesn't match up at all. This is first. There we go. Let's go kill a plant now. You're the weed. I'm the whacker.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
I forgot that the V-Jolt skips both parts of the
That
boss
was
fight.
close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it.
No, because that's
But
as
what was
Chris. As Chris, it only skips the
What
first
the
part.
hell's going on in this place?
You know, that's another casting. David Harbour's Barry Burton. I think that would go hard. I know that at one point I wrote down, or not wrote down, I put in a Google Docs a whole bunch of different like castings, and it was because me and my roommate we went on like a 2-hour-long road trip to go to a pizza place. Because there wasn't a location near us, but he really liked this pizza place, so he wanted to take me to it. And granted, amazing pizza. It was delectable. But while we were there, we started chatting about my roommate Froskull Gameplays, of course. We started chatting about like Resident Evil movie castings, and you know, we do a decent bit of talking about Resident Evil, mainly me. But I've gotten him into the series as well, so that's great. And so we were talking about like how we would cast Resident Evil as a film, and so I put a whole bunch of them in a Google Docs. Now you don't know if I have that doc anymore. Shit. Yeah, but if I do, I might use that as like the basis to create a video with my preferred castings. I know for sure that I had oh hi Wesker.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
I know for a fact that I had Anthony Starr as Wesker. I know I had... It was either Jensen Ackles or Robert Pattinson. I think I had Jensen Ackles as Leon. That was a while ago, and now, honestly, I'd say I'd find Robert Pattinson to be probably the casting I'd go with now. Because both of them have aged gracefully, but I'd say Robert Pattinson more so still resembles what I'd see for like both younger and I could see him getting into both younger and older Leon territory, whereas I can only really see Jensen Ackles more as like an older Leon. I don't actually even know which one of them's older. Jensen Ackles could be younger than Robert Pattinson for all I know. I can't really think of like a whole lot of other ones that I had. I think I had Mia Goth as Mother Miranda. I think that's a damn good casting. If I do say so myself. I think Mia Goth would be incredible as Miranda. She's a very good horror actress. Which, you know, I'm far from the first person to make that statement, but by golly, is it true? By golly, did I said by golly. No, this way. Back to the mansion. Not over here. I don't think I've been poisoned at all. I think really the only things that can poison you are like the snakes, though, so. Oh, those spiders can poison you.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad!
I think it's broken.
Brad! Shit. It's broken.
I think I had Oscar Isaac as Luis. I'm not sure about that one though now, thinking about it. Oh, hi. This is the wrong direction. Yeah, I don't think I can remember any more. I might have had Ryan Gosling as Ethan Winters. I don't know. I might have, though. Well, fuck you. Does that poison me? No, okay. Oh, nope, this way. You know what? I've got to update the list with Requiem characters now because there was like I want to say probably either just less than or over a year ago that I made this list initially. So I don't have any Requiem characters on there. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing in chains. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door, too. Barry. There's gonna be a hunter in here now. Well, not in here, but... in here. I'm glad that the cutscenes seem to be doing better now, though. This is the first time I've had to shoot anything this entire episode. This has just been a lot of puzzling this episode. No, I need a special key to get in here, one with the Spencer family emblem. Yeah, wow. Not a lot of shooty bang bang in this episode. I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. I already read this one. Are you dead? You are now. It's circle, not X. Okay. Well, I got to kill two things in this. I mean, I guess I did kill Plant 42, but not with, not by conventional means. But I'm gonna go ahead and save and end the episode here. Well, so yeah, yeah, I spent so much time just talking about movie castings, or fan castings. So, let me know if you'd want to see a dedicated video of me just fan casting Resident Evil characters. Without any further ado, that's all. That's all, folks. See you in the next one. Bye bye.